sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the
What's
video.
going on, everybody?
Right?
How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Commercial. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing on this Good Friday? I hope y'all feeling good. If y'all ain't feeling good, I'm about to try to help that. Make sure y'all like the video as y'all come into the room. You know what I'm saying? Show the lady some respect. just a little bit of love, a little bit of respect out here. What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. We're back. We back, girl. We back. So, we're going to discuss a few topics here today on the BondyBlue Show. And then at 3 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to get off here. And we're hold up. You see a bad bitch coming through now. What's the hold up? Oh, all right. Come on. It's nice in Fort Lauderdale. It's nice. It's nice in New Orleans. It's a little cloudy, partly cloudy situation, but it's sunny. It's giving what it need to give. Are y'all seeing and hearing me clearly? Because I saw that I dropped down a little bit in my connection, and it say excellent connection. I don't know what they talking about. All right, we back good. All right, so listen, after this, 3 p.m. Central Time, come through to a members only live. All right, the members only live, we're gonna discuss a few things. All right, here's what we're gonna talk about. Y'all want to hear? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Like the video? I need to listen. I see 358 people in here already. I see 132 likes. Let's get them up. This is how y'all tell everybody else that we here. They only send out a few notifications. But as soon as y'all start liking stuff, more people come. Get them in here. Get them in here, people. Get them in here. All right? So, members only live. We're going to talk about Kaya, the City Guels, Dwight Howard. We are going to have a conversation about Dwight Howard. Krishan and Blueface as the hood turns. And we're also going to talk about Summer Walker. Okay? Those are the topics for the members only live. Okay? Now, we're about to go ahead and get into today's show. Let me go ahead and pull it up for y'all. Hold up. Where's the damn separate? Y'all, I was just listening to Beyonce. Until you see stars, until you elevate. Okay. I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. We gon' fuck up the night. Okay, it's in my head. I'm sorry, y'all. Fuck it up. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't see it. I thought I saved it. Let me refresh. Did you like the video as I'm refreshing? What's going on? Y'all, my life is lifing. In a good way, girl. In a good way. I thought I had saved it, but that's okay. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez has a new attorney. Yeah, I know I saved this shit. Tory Lanez has a new attorney, okay? Another woman attorney, okay? I don't know if the last one was a woman attorney, but it's a lot of Jonathan Major's attorney is a woman attorney as well. Something about her ain't quite right for me. I'ma just go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all, okay? We're going to get into Jonathan Majors in this live as well. Just hold on. Okay, here it is. Lead counsel for... Hold up. The sound not right. Okay. Girl, Tory Lanez big head ass. Always trying to get out of this situation. I don't know if you're going to get out of this situation, sir. You did it. I know everybody wants to argue about this. Oh, there's a story he didn't tell. Listen, Tory had a lot of time to tell his story, and he never gave us any specifics. He was never clear about the chain of events. And do you know why he was never clear about the chain of events? He did it. Who else shot Megan in the foot? Did you hear the 911 call where it went pop, 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 pop? Did you hear it? I heard it. Didn't sound like there was enough time to exchange hands. Who else did it? If it was the security of Chelsea, which are the only two people that are viable in this situation, they would have been thrown under the bus expeditiously. As they are not paying a lot of people's bills. They are paying their own. Who else? Give me a viable option. Nobody can do that. You know why? Because he did it. He did it.
The appeal, is there anything that you personally that you can speak about that was done during the trial that is making this an uphill battle for you?
I think just the fact of there is a lot of shroud and mystery around this. The full story didn't come out. I think a lot of people want to hear it. If I was able to say it, I would share with the world, but it's not ethically. I cannot say it, and it's not my story to share. And so,
let me tell you something. This lady got on a Walmart button down and some jeans. I don't believe a word her and her crooked bang is saying to me right now. What story do you have to tell that is the truth besides somebody else but him did it? What else? What else could there be? Where's the red herring? Somebody point out the damn red herring. You know, the red herring is a distraction. That's the person that everybody thinks did it. But in all actuality, dum-da-da-dum.
that's one thing and I think really our justice system overall has kind of moved from a innocent until you're proven guilty to guilty and you have to prove you're innocent. And so I really find that like with not just Tory Lanez's case, but a lot of our cases, we're in an uphill battle because, you know.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Please, please act like Tory Lanez is one of many black men who have been put into this system unjustly. Please cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. Stop it. Cut it out. The conflation so that you can tap on the sympathies of those who know that their family members have been unjustly put behind bars. There are a lot of people on the monopoly board of life that have decided to go straight to jail. Tory Lanez is one of those people. Tory Lanez has repeatedly been violent towards people. This is a pattern, everybody. It's a pattern. I don't know if you've seen it.
People's minds are already made up, and then we have to go in and change their mind. And so that's kind of the...
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. What public are you talking about? What public are you talking about, ma'am? Because we had to convince y'all that this lady got shot, even though there are pictures of bullet holes in her feet on Google. It's on the Google. You can Google it. It's on the Google. It's on there. I pulled it up several times for content here on my channel over the years. That's why I know it's there. I also remember the night that she posted it because I was on Instagram that night when it happened. I was glued in. I was watching the chain of events. And people still were convinced for a very long time that she didn't even get shot because she was performing not long after. Oh, so because somebody pushed themselves past their limits so that they would not default on performances that they've probably already gotten paid for, she's the bad guy. Oh, okay. Because she doesn't want to admit that she fucked the person that shot her. Girl, where's the world coming through? Y'all really was treating this like Megan said that Tory assaulted her sexually. This is how y'all was acting. Y'all was acting like it was a he said, she said, as if we did not see the lady walking with her hands up, dragging her foot. Okay. We didn't see none of that. Okay.
Brother love it.
Especially like Tory with no prior bad
Let me
record.
guess. She shot her own foot. Did he say Tory with no prior record? Did he say Tory with no prior record? You mean a dude that had multiple cases of assault going on at the same time?
Per se, they could bring up one prior bad act, getting into a scuffle a few years ago. That's nothing more than a prior bad act. It's not
a criminal act.
Assault is not a criminal act.
Is not a criminal act until you're proven guilty.
Now that you are,
and just because he has not fully been confirmed guilty of that case, because he had this Megan case to deal with. Oh my God. Y'all are really playing on the semantics.
So for the appeal, is there anything that you personally that you can speak about that was done during the trial that is making this an uphill battle for you?
I think just the fact of there is a lot of shroud and mystery around this. The full story didn't come.
That's it. We can move on from there. But yes, I cannot and I won't. He did it. He needs to stay in there. And he don't need to stay in there just because he shot at that lady 5 times and he could have killed her. And nobody should feel safe with somebody that feels free to disarm a weapon 5 times at another unarmed person in a neighborhood in Calabasas. This nigga is not well. Y'all should not want him out on the streets for fear that he may shoot your ass. Why are y'all so okay with people that commit heinous crimes like this being amongst you as if you can't be a person with a bullet in your ass? I need somebody to make it make sense for me. He did it. He admitted to doing it on the phone calls where he apologized. He called her from the jail and apologized. Okay? He wrote an album about it. Wrote songs. Then he made fun of her. Then he did a video chopping hooves of a horse hooves. Because that's supposed to be Megan, right? Then, after she put the restraining order in order, he shows up at the Rolling Loud performance right after her. So she had to pass him on the stage. Am I to be correct about that? Because of the baby's punk ass with all those little bitty teeth in his big ass head? You baby bop looking ass nigga. And then everybody online that said they didn't believe her. That said she was lying about something. Yeah, she was lying about fucking him. Embarrassed. Maybe. Probably. Sue her for being embarrassed about fucking the little minion nigga that shot her. So sorry. That's what she lied about, y'all. She lied about fucking him. But I guess under the idea that, if she lied about, what else is she lying about? Not about getting shot. There's physical evidence of such things. People are really online, retarded as hell, talking about this case and saying some of the things that they've said. Megan Thee Stallion was one of those times where y'all really showed us that y'all don't really like black women. Okay, the black girl said, I got shot in the foot. Here go the foot. Here go the hole. And y'all like, bitch, I don't believe nothing you saying. Free Tory Lanez. That's how y'all be. Ain't nobody offered me an option that makes sense besides he did it yet. His own damn lawyer said that Kelsey was not a viable option in this case. His own lawyer told him that wasn't the route to take. I don't know what else y'all need. But what I do know is, what I said is, nigga did it. He should be in jail. Y'all should want him to be in jail for fear that he may shoot your ass. Okay? It's a possibility. Nigga shoot you, nigga shoot her, nigga shoot people. Thank you, Nikki Rob, for becoming a member. I appreciate you, love. Thank you, April Glow, for the super chat. Tory thought his jurors were going to be from the Shade Room and not the Hollywood Hills. He should have never went to trial. Now do your time. Because all he was going to get was 2 years in probation. And he could have did that shit and been done with it. But he thought, because y'all are online talking about he didn't do it. He thought that y'all were going to be, sitting in the courtroom with him. That was stupid. That was dumb. Y'all need to get off social media sometimes if you think that he should have been like let free under the circumstances. Like, that's insane. Thank you, It's Me, Dina, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Thank you, Stephanie, for becoming a member. Yes, come on. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We hope y'all having a good time today. Make sure y'all like the video. Let's move on. So let's discuss this pastor, y'all. I've been wanting to talk about this all week, bitch. I've been wanting to talk about it. Let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say.
Right? He is almost like the God figure in our house, right? That's what the Bible says. I know it's tough to view it that way, but that's what Ephesians say, okay? So let me give you a practical way.
Give me a moment. Ephesians. How do I spell Ephesians? Ephesians. Oh, bitch, spelled it right. Oh wait, no, I forgot my H. Okay, but that's what I was thinking. Hold up. Ephesians. Man is God in house. Let me see. What does it say that? What does it say that? Ephesians. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. All right. So God wants you to have a very slave-like relationship with your husband. Okay. I think if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? If you want to treat these niggas out here like they're a god, if you think that the men that can barely control their penises should be given dominion over you in everything as if they are a god, if you think that's smart, okay. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Would you talk to God that way?
Ooh.
And so when I started putting that practice into play.
Okay, so be real with yourself. Have you never gone to God and been like, God, I don't know what you're doing in my life right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay? You probably didn't raise your voice at the Lord before. In prayer, people are speaking. Okay? People are speaking what's on their heart in prayer. That ain't for everybody to hear. So you don't know what anybody might say. But I know people have had conversations. With God in anger, dismay, disappointment, and what life has dealt them. So what type of way is the woman talking to the husband? I need to know, because I need her to elaborate. Like, what is she saying to the man that she not supposed to be saying to him? Because if it's questioning him, because that's what it sounds like. I shouldn't be questioning him. Should you not? Do we not put all of our leaders in democratic society through at least some type of rigorous system before they are put in these positions? What? Nobody is put in a position of power simply, just because. No, they have to earn it. And a lot of these niggas ain't earning no position of power in your life. You just want to act out your weird ass church fantasy life that's not realistic.
It started really, I know it gathered you. I saw you take a good breath.
Yeah, because it sounds stupid. Because a lot of these women take care of these men. How the fuck I don't need to take care of God. That don't make no sense. What am I taking care of God for? Oh, God need me to fold his clothes? God needs me to go 50-50 on the bills. That's what God needs for me? Girl, all right, let's continue.
Because he gathered me. But it really started to change the trajectory of the way I had conversations with him, even when it was things that I did not like.
Okay, so why do you have to think about him as a God figure in your life in order for you to respect him? See, that's what's wrong with a lot of y'all. Y'all can't just respect people off the sheer fact that they're another human and you would like respect in return. I don't know why you got to think of somebody as a all-powerful deity in order for you to respect them. Something wrong with you if it requires that type of mindset in order for you to respect somebody. And it also makes me wonder, so do you disrespect everybody else around you because the only person that you view as God is the man in your house? Let's continue.
When you have to watch what your man is a pattern, okay? What I mean, right? He is almost like the God figure in our house.
She said more at some point. I know she did. My response was, girl, go to hell. And people had a lot of things to say about that. And one of the men in the comments was like, you know, you should give, let me talk to your man. Let me talk to your man. And I'm like, what you need to talk to my man for? What you trying to fuck my man? My man not into men. He not into men. Like, what you need to talk to him for? What you need to talk to him for? Oh, so you gonna say something to my husband, who I've been with since, what, for 13 years. You gonna tell my husband that I've been with for 13 years how to handle me? Ooh, sir, you niggas need daddies. You know, you niggas need father figures in your life. You really do. Good ones, not ones that you know teach you rape culture like a lot of y'all daddies do. But the pastor is problematic to me. Let me tell you something. Let me explain to y'all what the thinking of somebody like a God thing really is about. Everybody needs to think about themselves as a God, not in a way that you are a God and in power over other people, but as in you are a God within yourself, so that there is a higher version of yourself, a more evolved version, a better version of yourself that you can go to, which is within you, so that you can figure out whatever it is you need to figure out in this life, in this time. That's how I like to think about it. Everybody has God in them. Therefore, there is a version of them that is God-like. That is who you go to for your knowledge, for your understanding of what is beyond you in the time. That's how I imagine it. Not a God outside of myself, not one that looks differently from me, but just a better version of myself that I know I probably won't be in this life, but I'm going to aspire to either way. That is how you have power over your life. That is how you manifest things, when you know who you are and the power that you retain inside of yourself because God is within you. And when you can tap into that, you can make anything happen for yourself. Life is a fucking maze in a video game that has put a whole bunch of things in the way to stop you from recognizing who you are and connecting to who you are. Because when you connect to who you are and understand who you are no longer a consumer. This system needs you to be a consumer. So the shit that these people teach you at these mega churches where they want you to drop money in a bucket and all of that shit is to keep you being a consumer. It's to keep you looking for outside validation. It's to keep you in a mindset of thinking that somebody else is going to come and give you happily ever after. And that's not the way it happens. You have to create that for yourself. You have to be that for yourself. It's great to have a partner. It's great to have people that love you and that you love back and that you can enjoy in this life. It absolutely is. It is a blessing. But at the same time, the person that you need to be looking for and looking to as a God and all of that is your goddamn self. Yourself. Yourself needs compassion. Yourself needs effort, time, understanding, work, prayer, thought, intention. Yeah. You being a better version of yourself, you reaching that elevated version of yourself as a person requires all of the things that you are willing to put into outside sources that you really needed to be putting internally inside of yourself to empower you. Not to make you a god over other people or some, I think I'm the end all be all. No, we are all connected to source. We are all connected to a greater, higher power. But essentially, a lot of these people talking to y'all don't know what the fuck they talking about. They just reading scripture and going along with the dialogue that they've been given for years because it's a rhetoric that will get women, thirsty women looking for men in seats to be told a lie and a delusion that all they have to do is submit and God is going to send them some perfect being that is going to save them like Jesus Christ. And all y'all do is put them women at a disadvantage to be taken advantage of by niggas that can barely control their dick or wipe their ass. That's all. And that's my TED Talk. That's my TED Talk. Okay. Moving on. Girl, where is it at? Destiny. Destiny. Child, shout out to giving you the real tea. Destiny. Girl. Destiny had the internet in a chokehold and wasn't saying a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. Girl, if you ain't gonna do nothing, you gonna stay consistent. If Destiny ain't gonna do nothing, girl, she will stay consistent. I thought I had saved the story, y'all, but it don't matter. The lady is out there forging her ex-husband's name on shit. Here it go. This was her going down to the jail.
How y'all doing this morning?
Face beat, hair wavy, moisturized, going in for a cute pic.
I am here at the Madison County Courthouse. About to turn myself in. And look who's always with me. My dad. My rider.
The person that is always there to save the day.
How y'all doing this morning?
Oh, girl. My daddy would have let me go to jail. But he would have paid for me to get a lawyer, though.
Destiny Payton-Williams is accused of forging her ex-husband's name on a utilities contract without his knowledge. Katie Rice is...
Child. It was some other stuff too, right? It was some other stuff too that she did. Everybody's a scammer. I thought I had saw it. Everybody's a scammer. But the thing for me, I'm gonna just say this. The thing for me was the fact that she was literally like online documenting the whole situation, like going on live and shit as it was happening. You know, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. But she wasn't explaining anything. Like, you're not explaining why you're forging things. You're not explaining to us what is the reason. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna take us along for the ride, can you give us the reason? Is it just me that would have liked the explanation, y'all? I'm trying to see if they posted the other one, because this was the one. It might just be on her page. Hold up, y'all, because I hate to keep scrolling on y'all. What? Because I got a screen for her. Hold up, because I want her to explain. Like, I want her to talk to girl. Can you talk to us? You keep, bringing us with you, but you don't want to tell us what the situation is. And I just kind of feel like, just tell us what the situation is, sis. It's okay. It's okay. But I am very much confused. I am confused. Okay, pray for my father.
I'm outside again.
Okay, wait, no, that's not it. I'm just trying to see if the other one is in here, because there was another one that she posted. She must have deleted it. Okay. Yeah, y'all. I wish I understood why she is out here being so fraudulent. I really wish I could understand it. I feel like on some level, her always having somebody to come and catch her when she falls, it might be a reason, something to consider. I don't know, Destiny. You haven't talked, so we don't really know, girl. We don't really know what's going on. But I guess LeBaric is the one that said what happened. LeBaric is the one that told. Okay. It's in my BBB stories. Okay. Yeah, y'all. What are y'all thinking about Destiny? Like, why do y'all think that she is forging people's names on shit? Like, it's not even that serious. My daddy wouldn't let me go to jail. He would pay my lawyer. I'm just saying, forgery is a serious crime. The live was a PR move to try to make LeBaric look bad. Why does she always bring her father with her? A utility bill. How much was that? This city has a lot of time on their hands. She always vague. I don't know why she was ever on TV. Huntsville police are searching for this woman. Should be the opening scene in the episode when she comes back. Crime Stop. Why? She ain't gonna tell us nothing. Crime Stoppers for a utility bill seems excessive. Was he her ex-husband at the time she signed it? I think it was. When she was coming out of court, she was acting like they still battling with the divorce on some level. And I'm like, I thought y'all was already divorced. Like, what is there to even discuss, Destiny? What is there to even discuss? I just wish that, because people always want to get online and tell us something, but ain't telling us nothing. Like, what is the deal? What's the issue? Honey, talk to us. Come and talk to me. I really want to be to you, girl. Like, I want to know what the fuck is going on and why you out here being a forger. Hold up, y'all. I just want to check one more thing and then we're going to move on because I'm trying to see. I know, right? Okay, I'm trying to see because I think I might have put it. Okay, no. I guess it got deleted. Okay, the charges and bail amounts may change. Okay, forgery, altering, forging, or counterfeiting a certificate of title. Counterfeit, girl, you counterfeited a certificate of title? Is that the same thing? Is it all one thing? I don't know, girl. I don't know if it's all one thing. But she got out on $2,500 bond. She gonna have to go to court. She was smiling in her picture, she was cute in her picture. So sad. So sad, Destiny. We wish you would explain, just getting on live and just getting on live and not telling us a goddamn thing. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Okay, hold up. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is Real Housewives of Potomac is coming back this month, you guys. Well, in November. And they decided to give us taglines. And y'all, none of these taglines make sense. Let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm no angel, but give me some grace and you'll learn to adore me.
Is that what's happened? Is that what's occurred? That's what's going on here. We've learned. Do y'all adore Giselle? Put it down in the comments. Are you adoring Giselle currently? Are those the feelings? That's not how I feel. I know I'm different. I know sometimes I can be the unpopular opinion girl. But I don't see it for her. I have not seen it for her. I still don't see it for her. It don't matter if she bringing her cute little young boring boyfriend on the show. I don't know about he clapping them cheeks. Is he? I don't know. I don't feel it. Either way, fraudulence. Don't nobody like you. Ashley, girl, you still married?
You don't have to dig for gold when you shine this bright.
Oh, you don't have to dig for gold when you shine this bright. That's cute, Ashley. That's cute, girl. I like that. That's actually really cute. You know, because they say she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Or, okay.
I just took a DNA test, and it turns out I 100% don't care.
A DNA test? A DNA test? Is Juan somebody's baby daddy that we don't know about, girl? What the fuck a DNA test got to do with the price of tea in China, girl? Now you got me wondering about things. Is the girl down to the nail shop in the laundromat pregnant? Why are we talking about DNA tests, Robyn? I know you want us to believe you don't care. And listen, you still there, so I don't think it matters a lot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with you and Juan. I don't know what's going on with you and Juan. But what I do know is you apparently ain't going nowhere. So we gonna leave you be about it. We not about to argue with you about you being with a nigga that's down to the laundromat and down to the nail shop with another young woman. If that's what you want to do. But DNA testing, you don't care. DNA testing, you don't care. We know you don't care. We've seen your posture. We've seen your hairstyles. We've seen you. We know you don't care. We know.
They go low. I just hit high notes.
They go low. I just hit high notes. I like that. That was cute. I had to try it out myself. That was cute. I like that. I might be small. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be, you know, we might be in that space, girl. I know she wish she had whistle register, so she could have just hit a Shantae Moore, you know, whistle register note right quick. Girl, I'm not even going to play with y'all. You know, you put your ear right here, your hand right next to your ear, like, you know, like you're going to do it and then don't nothing come out. All right.
You're going to test this professor. Be prepared to fail.
Ooh, if you gonna test this professor, be prepared to fail. Ooh, Wednesday. I like Wendy's is my favorite so far.
Nigeria raised me, LA made me, and Potomac will remember me.
That's a cute introduction line. That was cute. I'm cool with that. That was mid, but I'm cool with it.
It doesn't matter the size of our home. I'm always the queen of this castle.
Basic, just like Mia.
I don't ride the fence, honey. I am the fence. You ride me.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. She said, I don't ride the fence. I am the fence. You ride me. Girl, what? That don't sound right. That don't sound right, Karen. We riding you now, Karen? That don't sound right, Karen. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how your grandmother or your older aunties or even your mom be trying to make little quips, but they, they ain't keeping up. So the quip ain't hitting the way it's supposed to. Yo, oh my God. They absolutely need to start hiring people to get these taglines for them based on whatever is going on that season. Like, this is just sad. Girl. So that's the sexual tension between her and Rhop. Girl, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. That's not far off. I think there's sexual tension between Candace and Ashley. To tell you the truth. That's why Candace is always so willing to start over with Ashley, because her and Ashley go out and kitty click every now and again. That's what it feels like. It also kind of makes sense as to why she really don't see it. I mean, nobody sees it for Michael, but Candace really don't see it for Michael. And then Michael decided to sue. It's like, did you find out that Candace and Ashley kitty clicked? And that's why, you know what I'm saying? It just would make sense. It would make sense that complicates and adds nuance to this relationship, because Candace is always giving Ashley a second chance after second chance after second chance. And this season is no different. And I do believe that they went away, they went out of town or was, out of town together, and, somebody said, agree, they are the drunk kissing girls. And you know how the drunk kissing girls turn out to be the girls in the hotel room hunching on each other. Hello. Oh my God, them hoes skinny too? Oh yeah. That is a hotel hunching video on Pornhub waiting to happen. Or better yet, on Twitter, bitch. Okay. But yeah, like, I never thought about Robyn and Karen, but it's funny because of Juan. Karen was joking that Juan hit on her. And a lot of times men and women will be attracted to the same type of women. Like people in like relationships together, or they'll be attracted to the same type of women. So it kind of makes sense. It's like Rhop. We all want Rhop to come out of the closet, but we're gonna leave her alone about it. I think I always felt like, child, if her and Giselle was in college together, it's just given, Robyn is in love with you and you like to manipulate her because she's in love with you. That's what it's given. But I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave Gretchen Wieners alone. Potomac is a good show, but I need Robyn to go. She gives nothing. And then everything that happened on the break. And we're going to come back and she's going to be in full capacity. Even though in the past, whenever Housewives have gone and done things off the show that would have given good content, y'all punish them like y'all did Kenya. And then y'all act like y'all don't know what colorism is. Girl, let's get into what Robyn had to say about Chris Basset. Well, here we go.
I know people are probably going to try to say, "Oh, we need more proof. We need more proof." I've seen enough to kind of know that something was done that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
I know people are probably going to try to say, "Oh, we need more proof. We need more proof." I've seen enough. I mean, these guys are so stupid. Like, why do they even entertain these women? And when I say guys, I'm speaking from my own as well. Why do they entertain these thirsty women who are fans?
I'm not going to talk about yours. I'm not going to talk about Juan, but I'm just going to say some of these guys are miserable, unhappy,
right?
Unhappy at home.
They need attention.
Yes.
They need. I mean, these guys are so stupid.
The fact that y'all even saying that, you speaking on yourself. The fact that you're even saying that, you speaking on yourself.
They've had this baby. She can't be on the show. It'd be a whole situation. You got to get rid of it. And I listened to him, and I think I said he has time. That's all I'm saying. Like, I didn't have time. And that's all.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ayana, is it Ayana?
Natasha Yana. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. And I know he's married. I sent him like a wiki face. Wish I shed it because I knew that was a married man. So that might be on my part. And then I keep like cooking food and everything. And he kept messaging me and everything.
I don't know, y'all. Okay? Because people don't believe Ayana. They believe she a liar, a cloud chaser, a bullshit artist, just trying to be on the internet, just trying to get attention on the internet. That's what people believe. And I'm inclined to believe that she's a cloud chaser as well. But I'm also inclined to believe that where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay? And I'm sorry, but Chris has not always shown me on the show that he likes Candace all that much. I think he makes a lot of apologies for Candace. I feel like, it can sometimes seem that he does not really, that he does not really like Candace that much. And they're married, and I understand because that's what happens. Like, relationships are hard, especially long-term relationships. especially under scrutiny, everything they have going on, both working, trying to, you know, make their relationship work under all of the circumstances. So I could see him cheating. I could see him talking to somebody. I could see him DMing somebody. I could see him falling for these thirsty women online that just want to, you know, fangirl and fuck some girl on TV's husband because they weird like that. And you wonder why. It's because on some level, the men want to get back at you and they want to use your fans to do it. I do. On some level, I do think there is a why not? I'm not getting, you know, whatever I need anyway, so why not? And honestly, I just kind of feel like that's some bullshit. Now, I don't know if that's what Chris was thinking because like I said, I don't think that this girl is telling the truth. But I also feel like it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched at all. But the audacity, the audaciousness of Robyn to even speak on this matter as if she don't need to see anything else and she knows that it's true just based on what she's seen. Now, maybe she's seen more than us because they are on the show together, but I doubt it. It just kind of feels like another opportunity to throw shots at Candace. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like ever since Candace did not take your side when you decided to start your beef with Wendy, you have been, I feel like, low-key coming for the girl and then still trying to pretend like you her friend. And because Candace is always in search of real companionship with women because of her relationship with her mom, she keep giving all y'all weird-ass bitches a chance, and y'all really use her because y'all ain't got shit else going on in y'all life. And y'all use her to distract from the fact that y'all are collecting a check and doing nothing for the check. That's how I feel. So thank you, Fee, for the super chat. Paul wrote those things. The same Paul who said women shouldn't pastor a congregation. Now she's picking and choosing when she could just read Jesus' verse. Thank you for the super chat. Come on, church people. Renisha Zanders, thank you for being a member. Love. Thank you for the super chat. I hate when they take this route, just like the submission thing. Folks always stop at women submit to your man, but it also says men submit to your wives, and God tells us to come as is, flaws and all. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Black Hippie, for the super chat. I was supposed to hit the like and save this video till next week, but I'm here now. I can't click off. You got me screaming. God need me to fold his clothes. Thank you for the super chat. Chocolate Soul, thank you for the super chat. Aside from being the Chicken King, LeBaric is also a contracted government employee. She was about to mess up his thing, child. That unpaid money impacted his credit, and the only way to remove it is to press charges. And he did what he had to do. I don't feel no type of ways about it. Miko Spice, thank you for the super chat. I'd adore hell for 2 hours before I adore Grizel. Saint Shampoo, thank you for the super chat. Hey, just showing you love from your fave black trans guy. Oh, thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Child, not people calling me while I'm on live. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get back into it. Where were we? Yes, the audaciousness. The audaciousness of the green-eyed bandits, okay? But you know, if they ain't gonna do nothing, they gonna be audacious. They gonna be hypocritical. They gonna be boring, but still be messy at the same time. Let's move on. British. So we talked about British a bit. Y'all know British was sentenced to 4 years in prison, but, you know, stealing the people money and all of that. And they said she was still committing fraud while she was, you know, being charged for this very situation. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, on top of being ordered to serve a 4-year prison sentence, Williams was ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $564,069.13 for her crimes. Y'all remember, friend of the family was about to punch a reporter who was getting video of her, as if that would have made the situation better. It would not. That would have been stupid. Then both of y'all would have gotten arrested. Let me see. Okay. Just to, you know, cover the full story here. Brittish Williams has officially been sentenced to 4 years in the slammer. Roxanne, the reality star, appeared in court yesterday to learn consequences after she pled guilty to 15 counts, or 2 days ago, y'all, my bad, of various types of fraud. Brittish was indicted by federal prosecutors in September 2021, accused of not paying taxes and underreporting the income of her businesses. She also allegedly used other people's identities to open bank accounts without their knowledge. After her indictment, prosecutors say she continued committing acts of fraud, including collecting pandemic-related rent relief under false pretenses and submitting bogus medical bills to an insurance company. In court, Brittish tried to show remorse, but the judge insisted that she had a fraudster mentality due to her making $150,000 a year from 2017 to 2020 off of her schemes. The judge even brought her celebrity status as a way to show that Brittish was committing these crimes fully aware of her influence on the public. The 4-year sentence was less than the 63 years recommended in the pre-sentence investigation report, but significantly more than the suggestions of 18 months or even just probation. Just to, kind of go over it again, y'all, that she was still out here committing fraud. She was still committing fraud, even while being basically on the hook to go to jail for more fraud. It's just ridiculous. It is a fraudster mentality. And I just don't understand why you girls can't figure out with all of your access how to make money in a legit fashion. Like, it's so sad. Y'all, let's go ahead and talk about Jonathan Majors, okay? So there has been a lot of talk about Jonathan Majors, and I usually really don't like to talk about him because it's like a reaction to everybody wanting to protect black men, and also police taking advantage of a black man in a certain neighborhood, in a certain lifestyle that they felt like he shouldn't, I guess have access to, child, even in 2023. I don't even understand that, but whatever. Either way, the situation with Jonathan Majors to me is so complex. Because at the beginning, the shit did not look good for him when he got dropped by everybody. He got dropped by his publicist and all of his, management team. He got dropped by all of those people when this happened. And I feel like these people are paid to handle crisis. So if he could have gotten out of this situation, if this wasn't like a buildup of events, then they wouldn't have dropped him the way they did. Okay? But either way, that happened in March. He waited until June to go to the police station and tell them that the girl also attacked him and he had scratches and cuts and bruises. And I was like, why wouldn't you have released that information the same day that it happened? If you had cuts and scratches on you, why would you wait months before you go to the police station to report that if you were being named as the abuser in the situation? And so y'all, even though y'all have probably seen a lot about them saying they're going to arrest the woman who accused him, I want to remind y'all that the text messages that were released showed that that lady didn't even really want to press charges in the first place. I think she was coerced into pressing charges against him on some level. I think she really has been trying to not deal with the situation, which is why she ran off to another country. And while he is, basically having to paint her as a crazy woman that was attacking him and now trying to blame him, like the crazy white woman, trying to do that to her. The lawyer that he has is just not making the right moves to me, because instead of starting out with trying to make her look like a liar, why didn't you show us the evidence of him being all scratched up? He should have took pictures of that as soon as it happened and had that on record. Why wait months? It's just so many things in this case, y'all, that don't really fully make sense to me. And that is why. And plus, they did a whole article. I believe it was Rolling Stone. I could be wrong, but I think it was either the New York Times or Rolling Stone. One of them did a whole expose on Jonathan Majors and people in his life that have known him to be violent or aggressive. There have been a lot of little situations lately that seem like plants. The situation with Megan Good. On top of that, because if he looked like he was only dating white women, we need public sympathy. The public sympathy, you need to get the black women. So that means you need to get you a black woman to be with so that they will feel like they can sympathize with you and they will, fight for you to be seen as innocent. They'll still go and support your movies and shit because they'll see you as, a black man that's just been harmed by this system like every other black man. It just seems very, it just seems manipulative. Then that video of him stopping a fight between two people, it's just been a lot of shit that's happened with Jonathan Majors that has made me look at him, made me look at his lawyer, make me, look the whole case like this is not as simple as he didn't do anything wrong and she's just crazy, or that he did all the things that they said that he did to her. I just don't think it's that simple either way. But based on Jonathan Majors' own words about his childhood, about what he's been through, in his teenage years and all of that, feels like a volatile personality that has learned how to control themselves, but still has that same volatile, tendency underneath, and may not handle people with care all the time. And you get with one of these, Caucasian young ladies that, are so overly emotional and know their tears are going to invoke sympathy from any passerby, which is why she was out there befriending people on the fucking street crying about this man and he just walking back and forth. Like, why you keep walking back and forth, Jonathan? Like, what is going on? People was posting videos to make her look like a liar, but it also made their dynamic look weird to me. Like, what is going on here? It's just, it's not clear. It's not clear either way, y'all. And the Megan thing absolutely feels like a stunt. But let me read to y'all what they said. Judge Michael Gaffey, the defense motion to, they left something out that dismissed the motion. Hold on, wait. The defense's motion to dismiss the misdemeanor assault and harassment charges facing Marvel actor, clearing the way for trial. Basically, what they're saying is his lawyer tried to get the case dismissed, and the judge said, fuck nah, we going to trial. Defense additionally filed a motion under seal requesting that certain evidentiary matter continue to be under seal. So his lawyer is asking for things to be sealed from the public. Defense argued that this evidence contains sensitive information that could jeopardize Major's right to a fair trial. The state did not take a position on the motion, and Gaffey told press in the courtroom they could submit papers in opposition to this by November 6th. Judge Michael Gaffey, the defense motions to dismiss the misdemeanor assault and harassment charges facing Marvel actor, blah, 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 I said all that. Defense additionally filed a motion under seal requesting that certain evidentiary matters, so they just repeated this twice in their thing. Okay, got it. So yeah, what that tells me is there's still enough evidence for them to go to trial. There is something that is being kept from the public. And it's another thing I want y'all to pay attention to with this case. With this case, his lawyer is releasing information to the blogs as if it's fact, when really it's what she wants to happen. So this whole story about them arresting the victim, the alleged victim, there are reports that say that they did look into whether she could be arrested or not, and that under the circumstances, there's a possibility that she could be held liable for lying or for assaulting him. But it seems as if the prosecution doesn't want to do that. And I've already talked about this because this was, they mentioned this a while back, like months ago. This was mentioned that there was a possibility that they would arrest her. And I just kind of feel like if they were going to arrest her, they probably would have done it already. Everybody keeps saying, oh, they charged her. But I don't feel like the prosecution seems to want to arrest her because they could have done it a while ago. I know she's been out of the country, but I still feel like they could have arrested her when she was still here. She didn't just leave immediately, from what I understand. I could be wrong. But either way, I haven't seen them issue a warrant for her arrest either. Even if they say they charged her, I don't know if they issued a warrant for her arrest. Let me just double check, y'all, before we get off of this. But let's see. Yes, okay. So it says Jabari Okay. Jabari was arrested. Okay, so they did arrest her. All right. Marvel actor Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari turned herself in, to New York police Wednesday night and was arrested on charges of assault and criminal mischief, the police spokesperson said. So they didn't go and issue like a warrant for her arrest, did they? Or did they issue the warrant or just ask to talk to her? There was something about how they wanted to proceed, and it was just seeming like they weren't going to actually prosecute her. It might have been before that I'm thinking of, because y'all, it's been so much with this story, but let me continue. Okay, so was arrested on charges of assault and criminal mischief, the police spokesperson said. Jabari was arrested at Manhattan's 10th precinct 7 months after a domestic altercation between her and Majors. Both charges are misdemeanors, and she was released with a desk appearance ticket, police said. Majors was arrested in March and accused of assaulting Jabari. Jabari's attorney for comment did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office said Thursday it would not be prosecuting the case because it lacks prosecutorial merit. Okay. So they're not actually prosecuting her. The matter is now closed and sealed, a spokesperson said. The district attorney's office said in a court filing this week that it would decline to prosecute any charges brought by the NYPD against Ms. Jabari related to the belated allegations made by Majors regarding the incident on March 25th. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Girl, I be having to make sure because it'd be too much information. The filing effectively means Jabari ultimately will not be prosecuted for any crime in the case. Hours before Jabari's arrest, a judge denied a motion to dismiss the assault case against Majors and set a trial date for November 29th. Priya Chaudhry, Major's attorney, has maintained her client's innocence and said he was in fact the one who was assaulted. At the time of Major's arrest, police said Jabari had sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition after an altercation with Majors in a taxi. Jabari and Majors had been dating for several years before the incident. Majors, a California native and graduate of Yale, had a meteoric rise in Hollywood before the allegations. He has starred in Creed 3, Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania, and the critically acclaimed 2019 independent film The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Okay, so y'all know he that nigga when it come to acting. He got me when he was in Lovecraft Country. Loved him in Lovecraft Country. But his lawyers are spreading misinformation, basically. And it's saying that that girl went down there to the courthouse, got a little ticket. They not prosecuting her. And everybody keeps acting like that is supposed to absolve him. But the judge said, no, we still going to trial. So to me, that means that there's enough evidence that we don't know about to still take this to trial. So I don't really know what's going on with the Jonathan Majors situation, but I feel like it's definitely not just cut and dry. It's definitely not just cut and dry, y'all. All right, so we're about to move on to the last topic, and then I am going to skedaddle off of here. All right. You need a lover to remain forever yours. Oh, what are you? Thinking I'll always be here. Sorry, y'all. I saw Johnny Gill and instantly got triggered. I'll be your friend over and through troubled waters. You'll never have to face it alone. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. That's my shit, though. Somebody gonna be listening to I'll be your bed with a friend. I'll be there to the end, even through stormy weather. Time and time again, I won't be your bed with a friend. I lean on my shoulder. People could kept doing Michael Jackson shit in their songs back in the day. Lean on my shoulder. Head up my shoulder. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm done.
A lot of respect for him. There will always be a part of me that will love him because of like what we share together. And the child that I look at every day, like she looks like him. You know, she looks like us. Yeah. And like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just beautiful.
That is something. Are you now in the spirit of potentially even being able to rekindle a relationship like?
Oh my gosh, you just asked me this. Can we get an edit?
Is that a hard question?
It is. It's loaded because of the fact that there's been so much that's happened. You know, like there's been so much that's occurred. Okay.
it together, sis.
My
Pull it
daughter's
together.
father. So I would say that,
And that's how they get you, bitch. Gotcha. Okay? Put that seminal fluid all on your brain, mixed it with your DNA, and now there's a motherfucker walking around making you love somebody that you don't need to love.
this, I would say that if we were both going to show up and we were both going to fight for it equally and sacrifice equally, like, you know, things that I needed and, you know, things that, you know, he needed. I wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Your girl ain't perfect. So I would say that if we were both willing to fight and we were both willing to do certain things, then yes.
Something about that actually makes me very happy.
No, I don't know if that
Because men are always happy when they see another ain't shit nigga getting a woman that he's been crying on the internet about back. Y'all love that shit. Y'all love when women go back. Y'all love that shit because y'all want to believe that it don't matter how much you dog a woman out, you can always get that ass back, especially if you have a baby with her. That's why niggas go around impregnating women all the time. It's not by accident. They want to have access to you. And having a baby with you means that you will forever put them on a pedestal. That means they have access to you. And all of the men know that every time an example of this is seen on social media, television, whatever, it is being ingrained in the women's minds that go back, girl. It's okay. Go back. Go back. Y'all been doing that to Peja Amari, and she keeps telling y'all don't know her life. Leave her the fuck alone. I'm gonna let her continue. Hold up.
I don't know why.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if it's my child, like, you know, no one wants a broken family. No, one wants
that's
that.
exactly that's what it is for me.
Yeah, like if it was something that it was like if it was a situation, you have to hear me, sir. Excuse me. You have to hear me all the way. You have to hear me all the way.
Okay, I'm listening.
So here's the thing. I see a lot of y'all in the comments saying, you know, they can work it out, da-da-da-da. I just want to say that Tyrese was online like a month ago telling y'all that he is not a good guy. He literally said it out of his own fucking mouth that he is not a good guy. In the process of fighting her over child support, he's over there going to Home Depot every day to build Never Never Land in his backyard. Which means he got the money, but he just didn't want to give it to her because he's not fucking her anymore. He's angry about that. So this is the way to get back. Now I'm withdrawing all of my care for you. They've been going back and forth for a long time. She might just be tired of going back and forth. She may have forgotten about the bad parts of him and romanticized the good parts. She might feel a way seeing him on social media with the younger girl that he is flaunting online while still crying about her. I'm sorry, y'all. I think that Tyrese is a energy vampire. I think he is a soul suck. And I think that just because you miss a man does not mean y'all are supposed to be together. Just because you remember the good times does not mean they outweigh the bad. And just because you are lonely and you haven't found someone, you know, that you would like to have a relationship with does not mean you need to go back to a relationship that you know does not work. But if you want to go back for fun, girl, do what you want to do. We'd love to see how it plays out on social media. It's been playing out for years catastrophically.
Maybe saying that she was thinking about, no, if you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the fucking lawyers are still on my back every day. Go sell this shit to somebody else.
Ooh.
Look at every interview I've done, from Sway in the Morning to the Breakfast Club to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, nigga, I don't like you.
Ooh.
I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to pussy than most niggas I know.
Ooh.
I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children.
And that does not mean that you weren't sucking her of her energy. That does not mean that you weren't being controlling. It doesn't mean that you weren't being combative. It doesn't mean that you weren't being a fucking menace to her health. Y'all broke up for a reason.
And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha, since she decided to, she may be saying that she was thinking about, no.
For him,
the $2,600.
If you,
he was giving her $2,600. That's it. Is they gonna be online arguing about $2,600? Is that how much? Listen, all I know is Tyrese is an energy vampire and a fucking soul suck. And I think he likes to play victim even when he's telling on himself. And he said that he was not a good guy. He said that out of his own mouth. So I don't know why people don't believe it. I don't know why people continue to try to see him as a victim. I also feel like old girl is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But it takes one crazy bitch to fall in love with a nigga like Tyrese. Sometimes it take, you know, like, right, got him bent over that $2,600. From experience, romanticize the good, forget the bad until you go back and it all smacks you upside the head. No, for real. That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. And for everybody that thinks that it's because Tyrese shows emotion that we feel this way and this is why black men don't show emotion, please miss me with the bullshit. Please miss me with the bullshit. I'm going to tell y'all what I said on my Instagram live yesterday. If you've ever seen the 5 Heartbeats, there's a scene when JT tells the other guys about how if he ever gets caught up by a girl, he'll just start crying at the drop of a hat. Especially if he's trying to get some pussy. He'll just start crying. And then the women, they get all emotionally invested like they know y'all gonna do. Okay? And then if she tell anybody he cried behind her, he just say that she lying. So he knows that he can use his tears to manipulate you. He knows that all he has to do is cry and your sensitive capabilities and compassion as a woman will be invoked. And you will eat that shit up and he can play with your mind and play with your emotions while making you feel all those little warm feelings until he snatched that shit back from you and bring your ass back to reality and kill the delusion for you and break your face. Okay? Pick it up off the ground. It's not about crying. It's about somebody always trying to push their emotions on everybody else. As if nobody else has feelings, as if nobody else is experiencing them. The only thing that's happening is them experiencing you. Him experiencing having to pay Samantha fucking child support. It remind me of the weird ass nigga that's fighting a girl over the car. Cam Newton. Cam Newton over there fighting that girl over a car that came out in 2017. Like, you could buy another car. You got money. But you over there being petty as fuck just because you can. That's what it reminds me of. Can't stand these niggas. Anyway, y'all, let me see if there's anything else that y'all said before I go ahead and dip out of here so that I could get me something to eat before I get into the members only BondyBlue show. Okay, because that's going to be a good one. That'll be a good one. Hold up, y'all. But I hope y'all had a good time today. I hope y'all liked the video. Okay, share the content. Do your girl a favor. Share the content, share the content, share the content. Hold up, let me read y'all comments before we get out of here raw. But yeah, I'm just, girl, Tyrese. Not y'all feeling bad for Tyrese. Crazy. Insane. Don't make no sense. Okay, no, that was it. All right. Okay, we good. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through today. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. All my members, I will see y'all at 3 p.m. where we will get into the rest of the thing. Okay? Subscribe to the channel.